Morning, gents. Thank you very much for spending some time today coming to talk to us about the work we're doing on the Kent Road Asset Renewal contract. If we could just start, if you don't mind, with some brief introductions to yourselves. If we start with you, Dave, if that's okay.
Certainly. Thank you, Chris. So Dave Gibbons, I'm Term Services Director for GW Highways.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. And yourself, Luke?
Yeah, I'm Luke Wenham. I'm Highways Director of Operations, and yeah, I'm looking after plant and fleet, labour resources, latest innovation in technologies to improve carbon reduction and to support David and the GWH team. So.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. And then I suppose a brief overview of kind of GW Highways and the works that you undertake.
So the main focus of GW Highways is to provide the full range of highway and infrastructure maintenance needs. We cover planned renewals and reconstruction of existing pavements across all types, really. I mean, the majority of the work that we undertake is flexible pavement, but we do also look at composite and rigid pavements as part of the services that we can provide our clients.
Brilliant, thanks. Anything from you, Luke?
No, just that we can offer the full package of works for end-to-end in highways term services, and exactly what David said, we can facilitate every need that the client has. So.
Brilliant, thank you. In terms of the road asset renewal contract, what are kind of Kent's key requirements, and how have GW and Tarmac aligned to support these requirements?
So I think that when it comes to how these have been aligned, sustainability and the increased whole life benefits are something that are very key to Kent. You'll be familiar from a contracting perspective as well that Kent looked at a few key work streams as part of this commission that they felt would benefit the end user in terms of improving outcomes. One was on higher wear resistant road markings, and we've managed to successfully bring that to market already. So in terms of what we're doing on the asset renewal contract at this stage, we're already delivering schemes with higher wearing road markings. That means that from a whole life costing perspective, there's more value in that operation, but there's also there's some benefits that come with both autonomous and semi-autonomous vehicle movements, which rely very heavily on road marking standards being precise. So we've managed to get that one over the line already, which is great. Another key work stream, though, is warm mix asphalts. We feel, along with Tarmac, that it's one of the things that is being missed as a real opportunity to meet climate objectives over the next decade. Most local authorities these days have actually declared a climate emergency, and a very easy win when it comes to reducing climate as a result of particularly asphalt operations is to switch to warm mix asphalt. There aren't negatives that we can see in terms of reduced life or anything like that. This is a sensible transition to meet those objectives, and one that we feel that Tarmac will be able to support us in, so that we can put together a better case study to again bring that to market. Those type of wholesale changes, though, take a little bit more time than perhaps what we've been able to do with road marking at this stage. I think it was quite key for us as well that, in looking at sustainability, it needed to be tangible, and it also needed to be science-based. We didn't want gimmicks. As a business, we're very keen on delivering results. And this partnership that we have with the Carbon Trust means that we are able to accurately map our output in terms of carbon, but then also scope the necessary changes that we need to make within the business, because we're looking at a roadmap to net zero that encompasses each of the scopes for emissions up to scope 3, which you'll be aware of will extend to supply chain as well. And the Carbon Trust are very well placed to support that as well. Luke's very aware of the sort of changes that are required with plant and fleet, so that we can make sure that they are as efficient as they can be at this stage. And Shell GTL we saw as a stepping stone, if you like, towards that transition and the changes that are necessary.
So we've touched a little bit on collaboration there. Is there anything else from your perspective, Luke, to add in terms of kind of how good collaboration has helped successfully deliver in this contract?
Yeah, I think the working relationship with our supply chain partners and Tarmac is key, because if we all work together and have the openness and we support our supply chain, it's going to improve our service to our client. And we're very aware of that. And that's why we have these meetings with yourselves and our other supply chain partners and bring everyone on board. And we all sort of work as one team.
Luke's absolutely right. You cannot have collaboration without personalities involved working together. And we've got that across our supply chain, and it's a key point to how we're able to then deliver innovation that matches our shared goals. You know, there is no other way that collaboration can happen. You can't, as a main contractor or as a client or as a supplier, if you're not fully integrated within that process, or if you feel that you can bully or manipulate one or the other of those parties, there will never be collaboration that works.